action. Hi guys, I am here with Nick, the Italian, and Seamus, who's via Skype, and he's the Irishman. Was that really necessary? Alright, so let's get started. Before we start the episode, please check out on the screen right now, you can see the IRA vs. Seamus, IRA vs. Mafia video. And please watch it, we did a great job. So far, y'all have been giving a good response, but if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly suggest it. So next we have short range weapons. For short range weapons, the FFL, aka French Foreign Legion, have the Kabar knife, and the Gurkhas have the Kukri knife. So, which is deadliest? That's kind of...
Well, I have to give it to the Kukri knife. I mean, we've all again had this discussion a million times about curved blade versus straight. This one's got a reach, and like it said, because you do have to twist your wrist to stab or whatever, it's a lot easier to use, and user-friendly is always a good thing. So the other one just looks stupid. It's like every other knife I could find. I got knives like that in my knife kit, so I'm going to go with the Kukri on that one.
Okay, so the Kukri, it's like this big thing, and it's like pew, and the K-bar is just like pew. So pew is better than pew. So I'm going with the Kukri, even though the K-bar is a lot faster, and once you close that range, the K-bar is going to be a lot more effective because it's quicker and it's got a little serrated edge, so it's going to be able to pull out nicer and back in, and he's going to be able to make more wounds. But that Kukri, it just looks devastating.
That's what she said. Alright, so overall, so Kabar and Kukri. I like the Kabar because it's how fast it stabs. Because that was in one of the previous, that was in season 2, I think that weapon was for the Navy SEALs. Then that's why I like that one. But I like the Kukri because I like its shape and design. I like how I was able to cut and slash and stab really well.
It looks like it's
big. And that that's not appropriate. And that's why I have to give my answer to Kukri because I think it's a better slashing and stabbing weapon, and I like it overall better than the Kabar. Edge Kukri. So the FFL have the MAS 36 rifle, whereas the Gurkhas have the Lee Enfield rifle. Not the SML Lee like Lawrence, but the Lee Enfield rifle. You know what I mean, right? So let's see which one's deadliest.
Yeah, this was a hard one too. I have to give it to the Lee whatever one, mainly because it holds more rounds and it fires, I believe, farther than the other one. The other one's a 5 round. This is a 10 round. So I'll have to give it to that, especially dealing with VS Warrior.
Okay, so the Lee Enfield, like Seamus said, has 10 rounds. The other one has 5. So, okay, let's say they both shoot 70%. That's 7 hits for the Lee Enfield and 3 hits, roughly, for the... 3.5 to 4 hits for the Springfield model. Like, come on now. So, it's just... When I have more of a chance to hit, I'm taking that weapon. A lot better. That's what I'm going with. So I'm taking the Enfield.
Alright, now we have the MAS 36 rifle and the Lee Enfield rifle. I wasn't too sure about this. Like after seeing the Lee Enfield on the Lawrence Arabia episode, I have a feeling the MAS 36 rifle's gonna win. So what the heck? I'm going for the MAS 36. What do you think of that, Nick?
I think you're dumb.
No, we'll see who's best, because Nick thinks it's the Lee Enfield, and so does Seamus. Alright, so Edge Lee Enfield rifle. So now we have the long range weapons. The FFL have the BAR, right? The Browning they have the BAR, Browning. Then the Gurkhas have the Brand light machine gun. So, which is the deadlier weapon?
Well, I mean, I'm going to give it to the BAR. I mean, it may be slower fired because of the heavier bullets, but it causes maximum damage. Kind of similar to the AK, kind of a slower fire, but it causes a lot bigger hole than other weapons. And, it's been used on countless times by gangsters. Bonnie and Clyde were famous for it. It was used all through by the Americans for World War II, so again, I have to give it to the BAR. And it's a burning rifle, and of course, Browning is one of the greatest weapon inventors of all time.
So this was really hard for me. It wasn't for Andrew and Seamus, but it was really, really tough for me because the Germans used the Bren in World War II, and they used cutting-edge technology. They always had the best, and so it would make sense to pick the Bren. But the Browning has always made good weapons. We all know that. That's a well-known fact. But the problem with the Bren is the magazine is on top instead of on the bottom. So that magazine's going to get in your line of sight and screw stuff up at some point. And it just looks like it recoils a little bit more. Not that it's going to make a difference, but I feel like the Browning is a more reliable weapon, so I'm going to have to go with it. Andrew, stop being such a fuck.
Alright, now let's go to the... And now we have the bar and the Bren Light machine gun. I received the bar as you went. If you saw the video clip on Spike.com, you would see how amazing the bar is. And that's why I think...
54 seconds, man. 58, actually.
But it got all its killed and did very well. That's because you have to go from target. Because you have to go from barrier to barrier.
They were like maybe 40 yards away from each other. I could run there in 2 seconds.
You had 2 seconds. I don't think you're that fast, Nick.
Okay.
Anyways, fine. The bar is a lot stronger. It's more reliable. The Bren has a big stick on the front of its gun, blocking your view. Bar has a lot less recoil, a lot easier to carry. I like it overall, and it's a pretty good gun in COD. I forget which game it was in. That's a horrible example. Don't troll me about that. So, anyways, Edge, bar.
I was playing Modern Warfare 2 today. I kind of rape.
Edge, bar.
This is a hard one. I mean, like, this is just, it's basically ferocity versus, I guess, tactic. And I believe the French Foreign Legion gets the tactic, in my personal opinion, because of the extensive training they had to go through. Yeah, the Gurkhas are, they're hardcore, they're barbaric, or, whatever. But the other ones, I mean, they're just trained a lot better, in my opinion. And, I understand the British Army recruited the Gurkhas, but the French Foreign Legion, to me, I think, at least level-headedness goes to the French Foreign Legion. So
battle tactics, I think that the French Foreign Legion are going to take it because they're, like I said, they're more well trained than the Gurkhas. The Gurkhas are like, we want to kill everybody, and they're really ferocious and everything. They're kind of like a 10-year-old girl in a way. Mm-hmm. So like really nasty nails and scream really loud. Yeah, but but I gotta give it to French Foreign Legion. They were trained very, very well.
No, you killed them.
Anyway.
Alright, anyways. And a battle tactic. I see Gurkhas get a battle tactic. I like their...
Obviously.
Alright, so it's interesting. So, obviously Gurkhas, I think they're a lot better warriors, a lot better tacticians. I don't know, I just like them.
I completely disagree with you.
We'll argue about that later. So, overall, Gurkhas, fighting the mountains, guerrilla tactics, I like that. I like guerrilla tactics. So, Gurkhas.
I definitely feel like you're stupid.
No. You hit the fit in that yawn. Edge, Gurkhas. Alright, so now let's go to the overall winners, mixed with battle tactics and everything else. So, I think the overall winner is obviously going to be the Gurkhas, because the British Army went into Nepal thinking they're going to beat the Gurkhas. But here's what happens. The British Army, the most powerful army in the world at the time, got beat by the Gurkhas. So, what did they do? Well, the British Army actually ends up hiring the Gurkhas. They were so impressed by how bravely they fought and died for their cause that they actually hired them. And the Gurkhas actually ended up in the British Army, the US Navy, all over. These are the best warriors in the world, most respected warriors. I think you, the audience, would agree with me that the Gurkhas are just way better than the FFL.
Or they would disagree with you completely because the FFL were trained in the same cold conditions. Maybe they weren't in the Himalayas, so that red blood cell count, like that doctor.
Oh yeah, when you're in the Himalayas, it's so hard to breathe that your blood cell count's better endurance.
It's not hard to breathe for them because they're used to living in it. Okay, anyway.
Better endurance. There we go.
Okay, when you're dead laying on the floor, your endurance doesn't matter anymore.
You run around the whole time.
Anyway,
you can fight longer.
The French Foreign Legion, they were trained in cold conditions, just as cold as the Gurkhas. They also trained in the heat. The Gurkhas did not have the same heat conditions. They were trained in the rain, the snow, the sleet, the hail, the nuclear warfare. They were trained in the middle of the earth, but with dinosaurs. I don't know. They were trained for every single situation that could have ever been thrown at them. Why? Because when France thought everybody was going to die on their side, they sent in the French Foreign Legion. Guess what happened? The French Foreign Legion did not die.
So that
means something.
So, the Gurkhas are one race, one ethnicity, all one big group who fights together for one cause.
That can also mean minority.
And I think they fight better because the French Foreign Legion has people from all over the world. They're not necessarily the best from all over the world. There's people from all over the world who want to join an army. That's why they joined the French Foreign Legion.
Okay.
So I think they fight. I think as a Gurkha unit, they fight better together. and they both have great training because they're both trained by expert militaries.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not an argument right there. I think your argument is that physicality, but it doesn't matter. Small.
Yes, it does.
David beat Goliath, and he was still smaller. The Gurkhas
That's the Bible.
The Gurkhas are still smart, and they're able to I think they're able to have longer endurance, so they can shoot faster, fight longer.
That makes no sense.
No, not faster. Shoot longer, because the recoil doesn't affect them as much.
Yes, it will.
Better
They're smaller. They're smaller people. End of story.
Because they're small,
the recoil will affect them more. The recoil,
but the bar had no recoil.
It's less weight. The bar is the French Foreign Legions.
I mean the whatever it was.
You were talking about how the Bren had a lot more recoil.
My point is, the Gurkhas are way more loyal, they're way better fighters, the best in the world, and it's the reason why the British Army hired these Indians, because they're great warriors.
They are not the best in the world. I can name 5 agencies that are better than
not
the
best in the world, but they're really good.
Okay. Anyway, the French Foreign Legion, they're bigger, they're stronger, and they're better.
They're all from all over the world, so not all of them are going to be the same size, height, and size.
But on an average, either way, they're going to be taller than 5'3".
How many average? It might be a guy from Mexico and a guy from India and a guy from the ocean coming to join the army.
That's okay. They're still going to be taller than the Gurkhas.
How do you know they're from different parts of the country?
Because it's impossible to be shorter than the Gurkhas.
How is it they can be tall Gurkhas?
Napoleon was taller than
Yao
them.
Ming is Asian. He's still taller than most people.
He's not a Gurkha.
So it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Gurkhas can be tall. Not all Gurkhas are small.
Let me finish my thought. I can't even remember what I was going to say.
Good, because it probably wasn't very important.
It was really important, but you got me off on a tangent.
I guess I did.
Yeah, I have to give it to the Gurkhas. I mean, sure, the French Legion are well trained, blah blah blah, but honestly, the Gurkhas are where it's at. They're small but mighty. They're definitely a bigger threat than the fucking French. I mean, fuck the French. Those guys aren't helping shit. We're here in Iraq or in Afghanistan for like over 10 years, and the French don't even fucking care. You guys are douchebags. We bowed you from the Nazis twice. We saved your ass twice from the Nazis. So you kind of owe us one, in my opinion. And the other ones, I mean, I guess they're Asian. I mean, I can go on and on about how bad Asians are. I mean, just they can't drive. They can't hold a gun. They're small. They have small penises. They make good food, though. I have to say, their food is delicious.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I have to definitely give it to the Gurkhas. But the French, again, fuck the French. I already said that for Napoleon, right? Fuck the French? Yeah. I've said this for the French Musketeers and the Napoleon. Fuck the French.
Alright, so Andrew, I completely agree with you on the fact that they came from all over the world. They don't have that chemistry. After you go through intense training for 3 years with each other, they got their back.
Okay,
End of story.
Okay, yes, true. It's good training. They do fight better together. But Gurkhas are born with each other.
They were not born with each other.
No, they fight with each other their entire life. They're raised almost. Some of them are raised to fight with each other. When the Gurkhas, in the French Foreign Legion, they come from all over the world. And they're trained to assimilate. When the Gurkhas already know their culture, they already have already assimilated.
Right. Who is gonna comprehend more? A 10-year-old kid or a 20-year-old adult?
Well, obviously they've trained their whole life. They're training constantly.
I'm just saying that if you teach it to a more comprehensible human being, they can take in more information.
Both are very smart people. You can't just say the Gurkhas are dumb.
No, the Gurkhas are not dumb.
They're Asian, so obviously they're smart.
I'm telling you they're not dumb. I'm just telling you that the French Foreign Legion are gonna win because they're bigger. We all know that the simulation is gonna come down to a one-on-one battle.
But you thought Iron the Terrible was bigger than Hernan, and look who won, Hernan.
Okay, there was a fluke. We're not talking about this again, remember? Okay? This whole mental health X Factor and anything.
Alright, that's a different tangent. That's a different tangent.
Really quick. X Factors.
What I do.
We want to talk about X Factors. Okay, these Gurkhas, they were very smart, but they were also very ferocious. And they had a tendency to get a little crazy sometimes.
No!
Yes, they did.
Oh,
they were absolutely crazy.
In a controlled manner.
No!
Yes!
Crazy and controlled don't go together.
Yes, they
Have you ever eaten a steak with ice cream on top? I don't think so.
It's impossible. Okay, anyway, so I think we're just rambling now, guys. Thank you for watching. Seamus had to call him because he's in college right now, and that's not appropriate, Nick.
Oh yeah, guys, audience, this is from Seamus.
Yes, he wanted to say that. But at least you got to hear him, right? That's good enough. So, anyways, guys, let's get started. Before we start the episode, please check out on the screen right now. You can see the IRA versus Seamus, IRA versus Mafia video. And please watch it. We did a great job. So far, y'all have been giving a good response. But if you haven't checked it out yet, I highly suggest So next we have short range weapons. For short range weapons, the FFL, aka French Foreign Legion, have the Kabar knife, and the Gurkhas have the Kukri knife. So which is deadliest? That's kind of.
Well, I have to give it to the kukri knife. I mean, we've all again had this discussion a million times about curved blade versus straight. This one's got a reach, and like it said, because.
Action. Hi guys, I'm here with Nick, the Italian, and Seamus, who's via Skype, and he's the Irishman. Was that really necessary? Alright, so let's.
You do have to twist your wrist to stab or whatever. It's a lot easier to use, and user friendly is always a good thing. So the other one just looks stupid. It's like every other knife I could find. I got knives like that in my knife kit, so I'm gonna go with the kukri on that one.
Okay, so the kukri, it's like this big thing, and it's like, and